Mr. Feet? Mr. Bob A. Feet?
Sure, whatever.
What's going on, ladies and gents, beautiful people of the internet? It is your boy Boba Feet back with a brand new unboxing and review video for you guys here today. And of course, we have the squad leader trooper from the Mandalorian here today. I know you guys probably want to break from all the Boba Fett craze that I've been really doing on my channel as of lately. I know you guys really don't, but Hot Toys did release a new figure, of course, and it's been a while since I've actually posted a new video of a new Hot Toys release. I know I was supposed to release the Stormtrooper, but I got super crazy because it's December and Christmas and all that. But we are past that. Today's a new day and a new video, and of course we have this. I want to give a huge shout out to, well, of course, Midas Studios for always helping your boy out getting the latest releases because, well, Sideshow takes forever and I'm not a very patient person. So if you guys want to get your day one stuff, all that cool stuff, well, link will be in the description below. But yes, ladies and gents, I'm super excited. Mostly because of the fact that this is actually my very first Stormtrooper ever, like 1/6 scale wise. I know I had a Shadow Trooper, but technically I don't count that because it's all black. And of course this is a newer one. So I'm very excited, as you guys can see. This is a very cool figure, considering the fact that it's been a while that Hot Toys has actually released a figure like this. So I'm very excited. And yeah, so as you guys can see, we have the box art over here. Very, very nice. Of course, we have the picture of the figure here, the ribbon over here, which is very nice. I like the fact that it's orange. It's, I don't know, that orange color is a really nice color to me. Of course, we have a picture of the figure here. And then this little Hot Toys exclusive figure sticker here, which I don't understand the point of that because every single distributor that sells this figure is going to have it. So I don't see how it's exclusive for Hot Toys. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, that's enough of the box art. We take this puppy off real quick. And then we have, well, of course, the box art insert over here. So as you guys can see, it is a picture of this trooper back in episode 5 of The Mandalorian, which, fun fact, was actually filmed a few miles away from me in Simi Valley. So yeah, pretty cool. But yeah, this is the episode, well, our beloved Boba Fett came back and will kick some ass, especially this fool chomped them up and all that good stuff. And yeah, pretty cool box art right there. And we have our first glimpse into this mighty, beautiful Stormtrooper over here. Very, very nice. Super excited to be unboxing this. So what we will do now, ladies and gents, you guys already know how it goes here. We will be laying out all the accessories, then of course getting into the figure itself. Alright, ladies and gents, so we are here back with all the accessories laid out in front of us here today. And of course with Hot Toys' Troopers, you guys already know how it is, or for those of you guys that are new, well, Hot Toys usually tends to not really give anything when it comes to accessories, just your usual blaster and stand, and well, the normal hands that every figure gets. Unfortunately, that's usually how it is, but what can you do? So jumping into really the boring part, we have these horrible base that we have over here. I hate these type of base stands because it's just useless to me. I'd rather just have a completely flat stand here. I don't understand what goes through Hot Toys' mind. It says, you know what, we'll just give him this because, yeah, this is completely like, this is something that we want. I'm not asking for a diorama stand. I'm asking for just a simple freaking stand because you can't display them like this. It's so fucking hard to do that. But, yeah, it's nothing crazy. And then we just have the little plaque right there. But, yeah, these stands suck. I really don't like them. And, of course, we have the basic hands that we usually always have. And that is, of course, well, we just have the Stormtrooper hands right there. Nice little weathering to them on the little armors right there. But other than that, nothing crazy. Usually the patterns tend to be the same on, you know, the same hand. So for instance right here, pretty sure it's going to be the same. And it actually doesn't seem that way. But yeah, usually just little weathering there. Nothing crazy. It is a gloss white. And yeah. And then moving on to this little accessory right here. We have the little imploder, or just little bomb. I usually call that. I used to think it was like back then when I was a little kid, like a little flask or something like that, but no, we just have this little thing right here. Very nice detail, gray little paint app right there, along with just the white glossy finish right there, and then of course little weathering there, which is very nice. Just goes onto the back of the trooper. And of course, well, we have the weaponry over here. We have our standard E11 over here, classic, nothing crazy, very matte color, no look to it. Very matte color, very matte black right here. Pretty nice, nothing crazy. You could just usually have your little weathering right there, little weather marks, and yeah, nothing crazy. And then we have this blaster right here. I always tend to forget what it's called. I know that the Short Trooper always just have this, but yeah, we have this blaster here too. Nothing crazy about this either. So yeah, that's pretty much when it comes to the accessories. I'm gonna just keep it nice and short. I'm not gonna make it something that it's more than it is. So with that being said, ladies and gents, well, let's dive right into the figure itself. Alright, ladies and gents, so we have our beautiful Stormtrooper over here, or Stormtrooper Commander in front of us here today. And well, considering that this is my very first Stormtrooper, well, it's pretty nice. I honestly thought that the armor was, for some reason, I thought it was going to be matte. But it's a very nice glossy finish, as you guys can see, with little nice weathering marks throughout the whole body of it. As you guys can see, just beautiful. And of course, we have the little belts there. Very nice. And then the little abdominal area, which is very nice in detail with those little blue dots right there. And then on the back, of course, we have same thing. Like I said, I love how it's glossy throughout the whole armor, but it also has those little dirt marks, which doesn't make it completely clean. I do like the wear and tear that, you know, Stormtroopers usually have, or just troopers in general have. Of course, the boots, as you guys can see, those are probably the most dirtiest of the whole set, or I guess the whole body armor, as you guys can see. And then yeah, we have these little knee pads right there, and of course the crotch area. Like I said, everything is completely weathered, which I do really like, and I love that Hot Toys always weathers or tends to weather their troopers and all that, and not keep it completely clean usually. And yeah, as you guys can see, just very, very nice. And then we have the normal back logo, as you guys can see right there. And then moving up to the chest area, we just have, well, the normal, you know, chest area right there, chest armor as any Stormtrooper would have. Very nice gloss finish there, as you guys can see with through the lights. And then of course, and there's arms and shoulders right there, as you guys can see, little nice weathering right there. And of course, same on the other side, same with the hands, forearm and all that stuff. But I just love, like I said, throughout the whole figure, you guys can see that it's completely, you know, nice and weathered with those little touches of, well, dirt. And then of course the helmet right here is, well, it's normal. It's your normal Stormtrooper helmet, nothing crazy out of the ordinary. You guys can see the detail when it comes to the helmet right there. And of course, which something I didn't know, well, until like recently, well, meaning like a few years ago, I didn't know that the lenses were actually green. It's kind of hard to tell. You guys can kind of see it there, but I always thought they were black for some reason. And yeah, that's a very weird thing. But yeah, of course, it's accurate apparently, but I always thought it was black. But yeah, this pauldron is a nice leather look with a little smooth finish on it. Really like the pleather. Really like the pauldron on this. Really looks really, really nice on this. And yeah, you guys can see that little look right there. But with that being said, biggest question, like I said, can you remove this? But yeah, biggest question is, can you remove this pauldron? And well, let's take it right now. I'm gonna take this bitch off real quick, and then boom. So yes, ladies and gents, you can take this off and make your own, or not make your own, but you know, make it a normal Stormtrooper, which is very cool. I do like the look of it more, kind of, with, you know, just the normal suit right there. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like it. It's a classic, you know, figure and all that. And yeah, like I said, you can take it off. It looks really, really cool. Not sure if I'm gonna keep it, if I'm being completely honest. It's something that I have to really decide within myself. The thing I do also like about this is the fact that the undersuit is it's not really like the rubber suit that, you know, that unfortunately the Death Troopers have, which sucks, and you know, that limits articulation on that. But it's more of a clothy, more of a stretchy material, I want to say. So articulation isn't that bad compared to it. You see, I can bend this boy up just like that. So it's a very nice, you know, it's a very nice, well articulated figure, which is a very good thing. And I honestly thought it was going to be one of those where you can't really articulate it that much, which I'm very happy about, which is really cool. But yeah, like I said, this figure is really cool, really classic, of course, because, well, it's a Stormtrooper. And yeah, so what we will do now, ladies, just of course, is, well, go into the final part of the video, which is, of course, express my final thoughts of the figure and, well, put in some cool poses. So we will be right back. Alright, ladies and gents, so we're back at the final part of the video, and that is, of course, well, in every type of video, we usually tend to, well, express my final thoughts of the figure here itself, and of course, well, showcase it in the many different poses that, well, you can pose it in. And today I do want to implement a new system where I actually give it a rating, and that rating will be defined by this, well, Lego Boba, as you guys can see right there. And it'll be determined either by one Lego Boba, meaning I do not like it whatsoever, I do not think it's worth it, to, well, 5 Lego Bobas, meaning that it means I think that's an absolute buy. And yeah, I will give you guys my honest opinion on this, and then we'll see how many Lego Bobas I give it. But yeah, going to the figure itself, well, this is a very nice figure. I'm not gonna doubt and say this is a trash figure. Definitely a very, very nice figure. My favorite No, it's by far it is not. If you're a huge fan of Star Wars, obviously this is a really cool figure that you can add to your collection. Me, like I said earlier in the video, I'm a quality over quantity. Yes, I do like Stormtroopers. Yes, they're cool, but do I see it in my collection? Personally, I really don't. That's why I sold my Shadow Trooper. I remember that was a really cool figure, honestly, but it had its problems, and well, one of them also was the fact that it was a trooper. I don't really collect trooper figures whatsoever. In my opinion, it's just not something that I do. The only ones that I do collect are clones, but even then, I'm not the type to army build. I know a lot of people will probably get this for an army build, which is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want an army build and get a bunch of these and then just take off the vultures and all that, by all means, do that. But me, even then, having the one, I don't know. I just don't see this figure being a figure maybe like fitting my collection. Maybe I do. I did, like I said, I did pose it up, and I did see in many different poses. And it's a really cool figure to pose, especially with the fact that the range of articulation is not limited whatsoever by its armor because of the undersuit, which is a really good thing. I do really like that. That's a really good thing out of this figure. And there's really no concept, in all honesty. I think just for me, it's like the design. If you guys didn't see my armor video when I got the armor, I was not a huge fan of that. I honestly do not like the armor whatsoever. It's just something that I really tried to keep in my collection, and I realized that it just did not fit in my collection. I do like this more than armor. That's just me. I mean, a lot of people give me a lot of shit for that. I don't care. But yeah, this is a really cool figure. It's a classic Star Wars figure. I mean, it's really just anyone can really have this if you're just even a normal like Star Wars fan, like not like just you want a Stormtrooper. This is one here, and I mean $220. I mean, and that's before taxes. I don't know. I feel like I could just honestly just get a normal, like I know that I've seen like 12-inch Stormtroopers there that are way cheaper than that, and if I just wanted one, I would just probably get that. I'm not too concerned with like the accuracy of a Stormtrooper that much. Compared to like if I were to get a Boba Fett, I would want that as accurate as possible. But that's also because Boba Fett's my favorite character. But or like let's say like Anakin Skywalker or Luke Skywalker. I mean, you would want as accurate as for me at least, I would want it as accurate as it could possibly be. Where this, you don't really need much for it to be accurate. And to be honest, $220 is a lot of money, and not everyone has $220 to just spend on a Stormtrooper. If you want one, like I said, by all means, if you want an army build, do whatever. But to me, honestly, I don't think $220 for just a Stormtrooper with the orange pauldron is worth it, in my opinion. I feel like I know a lot of it has to do with economy and all that shit, but in all honesty, this is something that I don't think it's worth dropping $220 for. But yeah, but overall, this, like I said, if the price wasn't the issue, overall, this is a very nice figure. It's really nice. It's a classic Star Wars figure, and if this is something that you don't mind spending $220 for, I think you should pick it up. Personally, me, I'm a quality over quantity on my collection, so I'm not the type to just buy every Star Wars figure that I could possibly can. Because I am limited in space too, but yeah, I don't think this is going to be a figure I'm going to be holding on for too long. But yeah, and like I said earlier, I am going to be implementing this new system where I kind of give it a ranking of how I feel about it. And like I said, one Lego Boba is shit, and 5 it's amazing, and for sure, it's just perfect. But I give this a solid 2.5. I don't know if I can do that. I mean, it's my assistant. For me, it's a 2.5. It's a very nice figure, very plain in my opinion. I do like the weathering on it, but for $220, I don't think it's worth it. I don't see myself. I mean, I already purchased it, obviously, but I don't see myself saying, feeling comfortable with, buying a Stormtrooper with a pauldron that I could probably buy for like $15 off of like some customizer, and then I could buy a Stormtrooper for like, I don't know, like $100, something like that, like a cheap one, and it's probably still look the same. It just wouldn't have as accurate, but it's a Stormtrooper. People know what a Stormtrooper is. But yeah, I honestly give it a 2.5 out of 5. It's just like, I think a big deal breaker for me is the price point. It's not worth it. It's a very nice figure. It's very cool, but yeah, that's just how I feel. But yeah, with that being said, ladies and gents, thank you so much for watching. If you guys made it to the end of the video, of course, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this. Is this a buy? Is this a pass? Or, I mean, let me know. Would you guys pick this up for $220? Let me know. And of course, if you guys do like unboxings like this, of course, hit the little red box down below And of course, leave a like on this video because it really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, ladies and gents, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I really tried to be honest with my reviews and all that. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.